Summary of the speech: The danger of a single story. The danger of a single story is an enlightening speech by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, a Nigerian novelist. She tells how the reading of African books influenced her writing. She warns us that if we hear only one version of anything, there is a chance for misunderstanding. Adichie grew up on a university campus in eastern Nigeria. She was an early reader. She started reading at the age of 4 and writing at the age of 7. She read British and American books. All her characters was foreign. She had a misunderstanding that books should have a foreign characters in them. But things changed when she discovered African books. Adichie's family had a houseboy named Faid. Adichie thought that his family had no artistic qualities. She had heard only the story of his poverty. But when Adichie visited his family, she saw a beautiful patterned basket of dyed raffia that his brother had made. At the age of 19, she went to the United States for university studies. Her American roommate was shocked when she heard Adichie speaking English so well. She had heard only a single story that Africans were illiterate. A professor once told her that her novel was not authentically African. He had heard only a single story about Africa. He had thought that all the Africans were poor and illiterate. Single story creates stereotypes and so it will be incomplete. Questions and answers. 1. How does Adichie begin her speech? What is striking about it? Answer. She begins her speech by telling that she is a storyteller. 2. How does Adichie describe the characters in her early writings? Answer. All her characters were white and blue-eyed. They played in the snow, they ate apple, and they talked a lot about the weather. 3. How did Adichie feel when she read books authored by Achebe and Lai? Answer. When Adichie read the books written by Achebe and Kamara Lai, she realized that people like her could also exist in literature. 4. How did American and British books help her in her writing? Answer. The American and British books stirred her imagination and opened up new worlds for her. 5. Why was Adichie startled when she visited Faid's village? Answer. Adichie's mother told her that Faid was extremely poor and his family members couldn't do anything. But when Adichie visited his family, she saw a beautiful patterned basket of dyed raffia that his brother had made. Their poverty was her single story of them. 6. Why was Adichie's roommate shocked? Answer. She was shocked to see the ability of Adichie to speak English. 7. Adichie talks about the no possibilities in this single story. What does she mean by this? Answer. The impossibility of Africans being similar to Americans in any way. 8. Why did the professor say that her characters were not authentically African? Answer. Adichie's characters were not educated, middle class people. They drove cars and were not starving. 9. What is the problem of a single story according to Adichie? Answer. The single story creates stereotypes, and the problem with stereotypes is not that they are untrue, but they are incomplete. Exam based questions. Analyzing textual passage. A. I am a storyteller. 2. Because there was no need to. Textbook page number 107. 1. What books did Adichie read during her childhood? Answer. British and American children's books. 2. How did Adichie's reading influence her writing? Answer. She wrote exactly the kind of story she was reading. 3. Pick out a sentence which shows that Adichie was an early reader. Answer. My mother says that I started reading at the age of 2. 4. How were Adichie's characters different from the children of Nigeria? Answer. All her characters were white and blue-eyed. 5. Pick out a word from the passage that means having a moral or legal duty to do something. Answer. Obligated. B. I come from a conventional middle class to my single story of them. Textbook page number 109. 1. Describe Adichie's family. Answer. It was a conventional middle class Nigerian family. 2. What was a single story she heard about Fight? Answer. His family was very poor. 3. Why did Adichie feel pity for Fight's family? Answer. Because his family was very poor. 4. My father was a professor. My mother was an administrator. Combine these two sentences using and. Answer. My father was a professor and my mother was an administrator. 5. Describe a friend of yours as Adichie describes Fight. Answer. I have a friend named, your friend's name. He or she is very poor, but he or she has a special ability to draw pictures. The Americans were wonderstruck when the 19-year-old Nigerian girl joined the university in the US. A news report appeared in the dailies. How would be that report be? Answer. News report, The Times of America. Nigerian girl joins American University. New York, 10 June 1996. A 19-year-old Nigerian girl joined the American University here today. This is the first such incident. She is able to speak English so well that her roommate was shocked. People are unable to believe the fact that Nigeria has English as its official language. Staff reporter. Prepare a character sketch of Adichie. Answer. Character sketch of Adichie. Adichie introduces herself as a storyteller. She was an exceptional child. She learned reading at the age of 2 and writing at the age of 7. She was an early writer and an early reader also. She comes from a conventional middle class Nigerian family. She had some misunderstanding about people. She believed that all the Africans were illiterate. She is the product of all the stories and books that she read. Adichie was startled to see the beautifully patterned basket made by Fight's brother. She never thought that anyone from Fight's family could do such wonders. She had a conversation with Fight's brother. Prepare the conversation between Adichie and Fight's brother. Answer. Conversation. Adichie. Good morning, brother. Your good name, please? Fight's brother. Good morning. I am Fight. Adichie. Fight and Fight. Nice names. I see a wonderfully patterned basket there. Who made it? Fight. I myself made it. Adichie. That's great. I never thought that you could make such a beautiful thing. Fight. Why? Do you underestimate me? Adichie. Sorry, brother. Till now, I was a slave of single stories. Fight. What do you mean? Adichie. I had heard only about your poverty. I never thought that anyone from your family could produce anything great. Fight. Now you have realized your mistake. That's good. Adichie's roommate was shocked to hear Adichie speaking English. Write a conversation between them. Answer. Conversation. Adichie. Excuse me, may I come in? Roommate. Yes, come in. Are you my new roommate? Adichie. Yes, I am Miss Adichie from Nigeria. Roommate. I am really shocked. Where did you learn to speak English? Adichie. Our official language is English. Roommate. That's a new information. I am confused. Adichie. You have some misunderstanding about Africa. Roommate, can I listen to a tribal music? Adichie, Maria Carey. Roommate, I am really disappointed. Prepare a 5 questions that can be asked to Adichie if you get a chance to interview her. Answer. Interview. 1. How did you learn reading at the age of 2? 2. How did you learn writing at the age of 7? 3. How did you free yourself from the danger of a single stories? 4. What was the reaction of the roommate when she knew that you could speak English well? 5. What is the way to escape from the danger of single stories? You are impressed by the speech of Adichie. Write a letter to her appreciating her. Answer. Letter. Mohan Kumar, Standard 10A, Providence HS, Kozhikode, 5th October 2018. Dear Adichie, I am a student of Providence High School, Kozhikode in Kerala, India. In our English textbook, we read your speech, The Danger of a Single Story. It is really thought-provoking and enlightening. Really, it helps everyone to escape from prejudices. I really appreciate you. Continue your speech and writings. Wishing you all success and thanking you. I remain. With love, signature, Mohan Kumar. You are impressed by the speech of Adichie. You feel proud of her. You decided to write a letter to your friend about what Adichie speaks. Prepare the likely letter. Answer. Letter. Kozhikode, 5th October 2018. Dear Arun, how are you? Hope you are fine. In our English textbook, we read a speech, The Danger of a Single Story, made by Adichie. It is really thought-provoking and enlightening. Really, it helps everyone to escape from prejudices. I really liked it. I request you to read that speech. Wishing you all success. I remain. With love, signature Mohan Kumar. Prepare the diary of Adichie when she came across African characters in the books that she read. Answer. Diary. A marvelous day. 20 October 1985, Wednesday. How marvelous it is. I found African characters in a book that I read today. I never thought that I could find such characters. So far, I thought that all the characters in all the books should be Europeans. This is a nice idea. I am going to create African characters in my books. I was the slave of single stories. How free mind is now. You are the news reporter. You happen to hear the speech of Adichie. Prepare a news report of the speech. Answer. The Times of Nigeria. The rise of a new public speaker. Abuja, 5 October 1990. Nigeria has witnessed the rise of a new public speaker in Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. The theme of her speech yesterday was The Danger of a Single Story. Staff reporter. Racial discrimination is prevalent even now in some places. Your school is organizing a rally against racial discrimination. Prepare 3 slogans to be used for the rally. Answer. Slogans. 1. There is a beauty in dark complexion. 2. The dark and the fair have red blood. 3. Don't be separated by race. Prepare a profile of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Birth September 15, 1977. Nationality Nigeria. Literary genre types: novelist, non-fiction writings and short stories. Regarded as the most prominent young Anglophone author in African literature. Famous literary works: Purple Hibiscus, Half of a Yellow Sun and Americana. Answer. Profile of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie is a Nigerian novelist, non-fiction writer and a short story writer. She was born on 15 September 1977. She is regarded as the most prominent among the young Anglophone authors in African literature. Her works include Purple Hibiscus, Half of a Yellow Sun, and Americana.